Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Messages with your angels and your higher self with me, Julie Poole. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, click that little bell so you don't miss a thing. All the cards that I use, the link is in the description below, along with the links to your weeklies and your monthlies. All right then, let's just dive right in. Hello my darling people, how are we for the second week of July? So thank you for joining me, and we're going to have a look at the energies and messages that we've got for this week. So we're going to start off with a general read for everybody, and then I'm going to go into one card for each of the 12 signs, and I will put the timestamp into the description. So if you click show more, you'll see the description there and the timestamps. You can just click on the time for you and it'll take you straight there. All right then, so let's see what we get for the energies coming through for everybody, please, for the 7th of July for that week. Now, I'm aware we've got an eclipse that week, and they're taking me to the energy and saying you just need to understand that eclipses are all about bringing stuff up in order that it can be eclipsed out permanently, completely, totally. So this week is an energy where you're looking at the different aspects of your life and saying, do you know what, that can go. The different attitudes that you have, the different beliefs that you have, and recognizing this week that belief doesn't serve me. I'm going to get rid of that. That can go. I choose to believe something else. I choose to believe something different, something that is going to empower me more, uplift me more. What else are they showing me? They're taking me to this incredible, beautiful crystal that I have here. This crystal sphere, they're showing me a sphere, a ball, and the light shining off it. This light, imagine the light hitting this crystal and the light shining off into a million different ways. Let's bring it up because this is what they're showing me. They're saying, look at this and imagine a very bright light hitting this and dispersing out across the universe. And they're saying to me, this is what the eclipse for this week is about. It's about shining the light on things that you wouldn't have seen before. And as you notice them, you're able to just simply, easily, quickly eclipse it. The light is shining out onto areas of you, your life, your attitudes, and say, oof, that can go. I don't know why I believed that for so long. We get brainwashed. We absorb other people's beliefs from parents, siblings, school, education, religions. We absorb so many beliefs that are so outdated. And I've got my angel here now, and she's saying to me, please be aware, this is the year of 2018, a master year of empowerment. And so many of your beliefs disempower. So this week, the energy of the eclipse is to release and remove those disempowering beliefs. And that can be challenging for many people, she's saying, when we've believed something for a long time and then all of a sudden somebody says to us, that's not true, that's not real, that's not right. It can shake us a little bit. Imagine if I suddenly said to you, the sky isn't blue after all. You've spent your entire life believing the sky is blue, but actually it's purple with pink spots. You would say, no, it isn't, shut up. But it's basically about saying you allow yourself, your mind and your heart. It's really about coming from the heart. Allow your heart to open up to what is your inner truth rather than what you've been brainwashed with. Now, we're not saying get rid of all beliefs. Some of what you've been taught and believe is absolutely true. But this week is about allowing the light to shine on those that are not true. You know, this belief about I should always serve other people even at my own detriment. And if I say no, that I'm somehow a bad person, a selfish person. That, for example, is a false belief. Your soul source inner self would never want you to be of service to others if it damages you, if it harms you, if it's at your detriment. And your soul source inner being gives you signals of this, very clear signals. And this is what they're taking me to. Please listen to your inner guidance. When your soul inner being hears you saying to somebody, yes, I'll do that for you, no problem, and doesn't want to do it, doesn't feel it's right for you to do it, you will feel a sinking feeling in your heart, a sinking feeling in your belly. And along with that sinking feeling comes up a sense of dread. Oh God, why did I say yes to that? I really don't want to do it. That's your soul, your inner being saying to you, that's at your detriment. You haven't got it to give. Yes, we love to give and be of service when we have it to give, when we have it to spare. But if we need that energy for ourselves, that time, that giving for ourselves, and we really don't have it to give, your soul doesn't want you to give it. So this is the message for this week, the intuitive message. Please start looking at your feelings about giving before you say yes. And if the feeling is a sense of sinking, please say no. It doesn't mean you're not going to do it at all. You may say, I can't do that for you today, but I can look at that next week. It may be that you say, I can't help you with that at all. I do hope you can find somebody else to help you. And trust the universe, because if that person genuinely really needs the help, the universe will bring somebody else to help them. That may be a lesson for them in asking for help. All right, is there anything else you want me to say on that? No? All right then, let's have a look at the cards. Let's go to the Gilded Tarot and see what the messages are. Generally then, for the cards to include a little bit of detail for the week of the 7th, please. No. Yes. All right, my darlings, we're starting off with the 4 of Pentacles and the Magician. How lovely. Oh, and we want these too. We're going to put these here. So we start the week with this energy of the 4. Now the 4 of Pentacles, all 4s are about our foundations, our security, stability underneath us. And it's saying there is enough, feel safe, feel secure. How many of you, going back to that intuitive message, work more than you need to, are always the go-to person to ask in the office, carry others, are always the one your boss turns to, help me out with this. And we say yes because we're afraid to say no in case we lose respect or lose our job. Or this card is saying you're safe, there is enough. Don't need to worry about saying no. This is the energy for this week. Learn to say no when it doesn't feel right for you. Feel safe, feel secure. Now we have the Magician coming in then to manifest, create, alchemy, something out of nothing. I stay with the Magician card for a moment. So we are saying no, we are feeling safe and secure. Then we're coming into creating this much stronger, empowered self. That's what the Magician wants you to create this week, is this sense of I am strong, I am empowered, I am secure, I am safe. We can then use that to move into the other areas of our life, because here we have these wonderful cards of security and love. So the 10 of Cups, this is a card of having it all. Got the home, the happiness, I've got everything that I've been working towards. Do I recognize it? Do I see it? Or do I see any little bits that's missing? They're asking you to look at the overall picture this week about your security within your home, within your life. You are secure. The more you can come into this happiness, this light, this confidence and trust in your life, the more the universe can bring to you. And we also have the 2 of Cups. Now for many of you, this is a romance coming in. A new friendship, possibly. It is a meeting of minds. It is a meeting of both beneficial, mutually beneficial, enjoying, in joy, being in the joy with another person's company. This is also for many of you our relationship with ourself. Imagine that those are not two people, that is a mirror, and you are looking into your own beingness, your own inner self, and you're building your relationship with yourself, self-protecting, looking after yourself, taking care of yourself. As we do this more and more, we see it reflected in life around us. We find that other people appreciate us more. Other people value us more because we are valuing us. We're valuing our time. We're valuing our energy. And as we're saying no to the things that do not serve us, we are self-loving and self-protecting. Then the universe can bring that in and bring us more of it. Anything else? I want one more card. I'm going to go for an angel card right in the middle. Your angels want to add something here. And we're going to have this one, receptivity. How lovely. So we're going to be in the receiving mode, receiving our sense of security, which are both these cards here, feeling safe and secure, receiving funding and finances, receiving love, receiving and being open to our own gifts of alchemy, of creation, of creating. I am creator, I am. I am God, Goddess, personified in human form. I am powerful, I am light, and I am love. That's the general messages I have for you, my darlings. So now we're going to move in to the cards, for one card for each of the 12 signs, starting with Aries. So here we are, Aries. This is a message for you for this week of the 7th. What does Aries need to know for the 7th of July, please? Okay, we're having this one. Oh, Aries, your sun is shining, my darlings. Your light, your brightness, your confidence, your sense of self-belief shining out this week. Allow it to shine. Use this card along with the other cards, the Magician there, the Love. Let your light, your brightness shine. Be the shining star that you are, Aries. You are shining brightly this week. Any doubts and fears that block your confidence and self-belief, they're going to come up and be eclipsed out so that you can let your light shine. How wonderful. And now we're going on to Taurus. What does Taurus need to know, please, for the 7th? What will be helpful for Taurus for the week of the 7th of July, please? Can we have a message for Taurus? All right, my darling. Taurus, you've got the Lovers card. This is tying in with those cards at the beginning, isn't it? The Lovers. Very often this card is new romance, new love, passion, fire. It's also a card of heart over head. If you have any choices and decisions to make this week, Taurus, allow your heart to rule and guide you. As you're coming into this new relationship with yourself from the beginnings of the general read there, allow yourself to passionately take care of you. And for those of you blessed to meet somebody this week, allow that relationship to develop. Be in the receiving mode. The receptivity of that angel card. Be open. Be in the receiving. All right, my lovelies, let's see what we have for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for this week, please? The 7th of July for Gemini. Oh, gosh. These are coming out strongly, aren't they? There we are, Gemini. You are the Magician. You are the power to create anything that you choose. What is it that you choose to create this week? Use the energy of the Magician to turn that life that you have into what you choose it to be. It's not all going to happen this week, but the beginnings of it can start to really unfold. You are the Magician, my darlings. Come into that power. manifest and create. So let's see what we have for Cancer. What is Cancer? Oh, we have a jumper. We've got 2 jumpers, Cancer. All right, how lovely to see. So Cancer, you have been feeling stuck with this 8 of Swords reversed. You've been feeling trapped and stuck and frustrated. Don't know what this is about. It's going to mean different things for different people because this is a general read. It's come out upside down. You have been feeling stuck, but the Chariot has come in with it. So it's still upside down at the moment, but the Chariot coming in is saying during this week and through this week, the brakes are starting to come off. You're starting to be able to move forward now, Cancer. Whatever this is for you, the universe is now taking the brakes off and allowing you to get out of that space where you felt stuck and trapped. And they're just telling me, use the eclipse to help you. Use the eclipse to untie the blindfold. Oop, wrong card. To untie the blindfold to enable you to move forward unrestricted. And then we have this Chariot moving you forward. How lovely, Cancer. Wonderful. All right, then, let's go on to Leo. What are the messages for Leo, please, for this week of the 7th? What does Leo need to know for the 7th, please? Yeah, okay. So, Leo, we're on the 7 of Wands reverse, my darlings. This is a card of protection, and being upside down is saying you're not protecting yourself enough. Now, or you're being overly defensive. This card, the 7 of Wands, if we look at him now as I bring him up, he's there, he's got his wand, he's guarding his door. There's other ones coming towards him and he's saying, nope, you're not getting through. It's my door, you're not coming through. That door represents your life. So when he's upside down, we're either not protecting ourselves enough or we're being overly defensive, taking offense at everything and anything. It's going to mean different things for different people. But for most of you, I'm going with the first one, bearing in mind those messages from the beginning and the intuitive messages about saying no when we need to say no. I'm feeling for you, Leos, that this is talking to you particularly, that you are doing far too much, that you are allowing yourself to be taken advantage of, and you need to be protecting yourself, defending yourself and your energy and saying, no, I'm not doing that for you. I've got an appointment with myself to rest, to recuperate, or to go out and play, or to do something for me, but I'm not doing this for you. It's time for me. That's your message, Leo. It's time for me. All right, my darlings. Let's see what we have for Virgo. Virgo for the 7th, please. My voice getting a little bit croaky. Sorry, when you talk for a living, your voice does get a little bit tired. All right. Virgos, we have the King of Cups for us. So, the King of Cups, Saturn, tradition, stability, security. As I'm focusing on that, the word security and stability is what is jumping out at me. This week we are building something towards the building blocks. They're showing me bricks, the building blocks of what we are creating, which I feel is hitting August, September. This week, we are building towards something that is manifesting for us in the next month or two, which is going to enable our life to be much more stable, secure, and grounded. So let's see what unfolds this week. Whatever is coming up for us this week, Virgos, it is to enable our life to move into a far more secure place. It's as if we're sowing the seeds this week for things that are going to be sprouting next month or early September. So there's a lot happening this week. A lot of it, I feel, is underground, under the surface, ready to sprout. So be aware as you work with the energies from the intuitive message and the general message at the beginning. Be aware that whatever is going on for you this week is to bring you into more security. Lovely. Right, let's see what we have for Libra now. Libra, please. Libra for the 7th of July. Oh, there we are. Oh, Libra, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, Libra, we've got the Hanging Man upside down at the moment. So you're on a waiting. You're hanging around waiting for something to shift and change. Now, the Hanging Man is about waiting patiently, not pulling your hair out in frustration. Now, I want it now. The Hanging Man is a card of saying, yeah, it'll happen when it happens. I'm chilling out. I'm going with the flow. And I'm just trusting that things will unfold when they're meant to. We also have the 8 of Wands reversed. And again, these two are going together. So we are waiting for something to shift and fold relating to work. It's kind of on the back burner. It's just brewing. I'm almost feeling like a cup of tea when it needs to brew. You just have to wait patiently. If you try and take the tea bag out too soon, it'll be weak and watery. Leave it in there a little bit longer. Let it brew. Let it just come to the boil, and then it'll come out much, much better. And as it comes out better, we come into the 3 of Cups for you guys. This is happiness, play. So while we're hanging around, let's hang around and have some fun. It's not all about work, you know. Life is a balance. So this week, we are, for you Librans, we are hanging around. We're not worrying about work. We're going to have some play. We're going to spend some time with some friends. We're going to go dancing, go lifting, go playing, go having fun. So allow that eclipse to work with you, to eclipse out impatience and wanting to make things happen, because the Hanging Man for you Librans is saying, just chill out. It'll turn itself around when it's meant to. In the meantime, have some play, have some fun, have some joy. Lovely. All right, let's see what we have. Missed a card there. For Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know for this week of the 7th of July, please? What's helpful for Scorpio for the 7th of July? There we go. We want this one. Scorpio, we have the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So this week, guys, you're looking at your money and you are, again, I'm being taken back to using the eclipse. Some of you are in the habit, and it is a habit, is the word they're giving me, of worrying over nothing. Constantly looking at the lack, constantly looking at, I can't afford, it's not there, there's not enough, I need to be careful, I need to be cautious, be very wary. There is a habitual way of thinking there. I want you to allow those thoughts to come up and allow that eclipse to take them out. It's not going to apply to all of you, they're telling me. Some of you are very aware of the law of attraction and the way that that sense of lack just holds you in lack. So let's talk about those of you who are not in that energy. Why is the 6 of Pentacles reversed? Okay, they're just saying they just don't want you to be focusing on any kind of lack this week. Not just money, but in terms of grounding, stability, security. They want you to just focus on what? I want another card for you guys. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? All right. To be strong, to focus on I am strong. And also I want to use that Magician. And we've just got the 6 of Cups coming out. Now at the moment, reversed. So, all right. The lack for many of you is about family, children, missing people, having time with them, feeling that lack. And we want to use the strength to turn that around. There's more. Let me just stay with this for a moment. I'm going to go back to the cards and cut the pack. I want you to use your High Priestess energy, Scorpio. Use the High Priestess to lift you into the strength. These two go together. See, I believe this is the High Priestess and kind of Empress together, riding the lion. This is you. You are strong and focused. And we're going to not worry about either of these cards that have come up upside down. We're going to be aware that things go in balance of cycles. At the moment, we don't want to be looking at money or the lack of money. We don't want to be looking at what is lacking in our family, in our children, in our past. We want to be focusing on these. The energy this week is to bring you into your higher self and your inner strength, and using them then to overcome these two. I hope this makes sense to you. It feels a little bit disjointed to me, but I'm just the messenger. It's not supposed to make sense for me. I'm not a Scorpio. So I'm hoping that that does make sense for you, Scorpio. All right, my darlings, we're moving on to Sagittarius now. What does Sagittarius need to know for the week of the 7th of July, please? 7-7. There we go. This is the card we have for you. So, Sag, we've got the Death card reversed. Death is endings. So there's something here coming to an end, but it hasn't quite hit yet, which is why it's upside down. Something is beginning to end. I'm feeling the word beginning. So, you know, endings very rarely just happen overnight. There is a build up to something finishing off. And I'm feeling for you this week, you are aware and coming into that awareness of what needs to end, what needs to fall away. This is part of the eclipse, the energy of the eclipse, of eclipsing out what no longer serves you. So this week we're going to allow this to come up. For some of you, it's going to mean a little bit of denial, which is why he's upside down. So are you stuck in a way of thinking that you're not allowing to die off? So this is really asking you to challenge some of those beliefs and say, am I just hanging on to that from habit or from a woulda, shoulda, coulda attitude? Or do I genuinely believe that? So this week, Sagittarius, you're really asked to look at what needs to be let go of. And for others of you, as I said, there's something just beginning's the ending of. Now, is there anything else I want to say about this? No, that's it. That's the messages I have for Sagittarius for this week. So let's go on to Capricorn. Oh, is that it? Yeah, okay. That was quick. Capricorn. Okay, we've got the Fool and the Queen of Wands reversed. Let's look at the Fool. Both of them upside down at the moment. And I'm asking why, and they're saying, right, you need to do this work about the eclipse. You're letting go of what doesn't serve you. These old beliefs need to go. Once they've gone, then we can move into the Fool energy. So I'm feeling for you guys, the fact he's here for this week is saying that by the end of this week, your new beginning is beginning to sprout. I'm feeling Friday, Saturday for you. And that is going to enable then you to step into your Queen power. Your Queen of Wands, fire, power, passion, assertiveness, confidence, knows where she's going, really clear, setting her goals. This is part of using that magician energy we had at the beginning to bring you into that fiery passion, to create that life that you want, because there's something very clearly starting to begin for you, starting to build for you. And we have a beautiful new beginning wanting to come in. How lovely. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. So Aquarius, what do we need to know for Aquarius, please, for the week of the 7th? Is that one? Yes, okay. We're wanting this one. I want that one too. Okay, so Aquarius, we've got the Devil reversed and the Page of Swords reversed. So the Devil is about our addictions, where we get stuck, obsessed about things. We are not noticing that something or someone is bad for us. And so this is very much going in with that general read at the beginning, when we are using the eclipse to allow our beliefs, our attitudes to come up and be eclipsed out. Now we need to use this Page of Swords, which we're not using. I want to use that sword to cut through the illusion, to cut through those stuck old beliefs, to let them go. Now those beliefs may be that, oh yeah, well my boyfriend, my girlfriend isn't perfect, but it's fine. And actually it's not fine, and you need to use that sword to cut through the illusion that things are fine when they're not. Because the Devil card often talks about us being stuck in a relationship that does not serve us, but it can also be stuck in attitudes that don't serve us. They're both upside down as you begin the week, guys. So I want you to use the eclipse to write them the right way round. Eclipse out those addictions, eclipse out those habitual ways of believing and behaving that do not serve you, and use the page to help you cut through it. All right, my darlings, I hope that helps. So let's go on to Pisces now. What do Pisces need to know, please, for the 7th of July? 7th of July for Pisces, please. 7th of July for Pisces. I'm being told to give it a good shuffle. Oh, we've got a card upside down in there. All right, that's why we're wanting this one. We had that at the beginning. We started with that one. So, Pisces is kind of full circle for you guys. You're in this energy of the Four of Pentacles. You are feeling stable and secure and grounded. You are looking at what you've built. I made this, I earned this, I created it, I'm hanging on to it, it's mine. Don't hang on to it too tightly, because hanging on to it tightly implies lack, that there's not more coming. And of course the law of attraction says the more I believe there's flow, the more flow towards me there is. So you are in this energy of abundance this week, Pisces, feeling really abundant, feeling, oh, I've got loads, I've got more than enough, I'm feeling really good. And as you are in that energy, of course, the universe will bring you more things to feel good about. How wonderful. All right, my darlings, I hope that's helped. I'll see you next time for more messages from your angels and higher self. Take care. Bye-bye.